G'day cobbers, and welcome back to All Things Halo. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded anything. I've just been rearranging my Halo room. As you can see, the background's a little bit different. I've got some figures there. I might do a little video later. But today we're going to be looking at the Nemesis Now Master Chief Tankard. This is one of the 3 releases by Nemesis Now. They have the Tankard, a bust box, and also Master Chief helmet box. So I will be taking a look at the helmet box, which I'll put on screen here, and I will be doing a review of that, so stay tuned for that. But let's get to the unboxing. I'll do a time lapse like before, just so there's no screeching and, I save your ears. So I'll be back in a second. Now moving on to packaging. So at first glance, I think the packaging is really cool. I do have one little issue with it, and it's this protective cover. I understand the reasoning behind the protective cover, don't get me wrong, it's a very, very good idea. Nemesis Now have done a great job, but I do think that it would have benefited much better if this was plastic, like a nice clear plastic just to see through. It would, one, benefit the overall box condition, because this thing's moving around, it can come off, it's a little bit loose, and if this was on a store shelf, then people would try and pry into here and and maybe try and take a pick at something off the tankard itself. But it also benefits in-box collectors, because this would be a beautiful display piece with just a plastic covering. Other than that, the box itself is actually pretty cool. It's nice, it's small, it's really compact, it could fit on a shelf really nicely. Here's some information about sculpted design, hand-painted, and stainless steel insert, which is great. On the back here is more depictions of what it is and how they do it and what they've painted it with and, how it's made, which is really nice. On this side, it shows you the Master Chief bust box. I've already done a review on that. And here is the Master Chief helmet box, which I will be reviewing soon, so stay tuned for that. Sadly, in shipping, my box did get a little bit damaged, which is a little bit sucky, but that's okay. It should still sit on my shelf nicely. So for packaging, it's okay. Is it great? Probably not. It's good. It's definitely good. Nemesis Now done a good job, but just if it had a plastic protector window, it would be much better. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 Halo rings for packaging. Now we're moving on to popularity. So there was a lot of talk in the Halo community about this, and it was pretty much well received by everybody. I do know that a few people said that, they thought that Master Chief looked a little bit strange, that his head might have been a little bit too big. But the way I'm looking at this is that he's charging forward and his helmet has come out first. If you look at it like that, it makes much more sense. And to me, I think it looks fantastic. I absolutely love this. I know some people may not, and that's okay, because they're entitled to their opinions just like everybody else, but I think this is fantastic. I don't know how many people actually have got their hands on this, so it's quite hard to talk about the popularity, as it was the same with the Master Chief bust box. I'm definitely going to say that this is quite popular, and like I said, we don't know if Nemesis Now are making more of these, or if they've just made a certain number and that's it. We don't know. So for popularity, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 Halo rings for sure. Moving on to collection appeal. So I've just set up a few of my collectibles here from my collection. Over here on the left, we have the Master Chief bust box by Nemesis Now. Down here, we just have the regular fig pin, Master Chief with energy sword. In the middle is obviously our Master Chief tankard. Here is a Series 1 Spartan Collection Master Chief, which I have custom weathered and blackwashed. Down here we have the Pilot in Chief. I just think it's a really cool contrast there. I took a lot of inspiration from Halo Infinite's campaign. I just think it's really cool. And over here we have a very special piece, and it is the Halo Points exclusive McFarlane Gold Master Chief. Ooh, that was a mouthful. But as you can see here, this tankard looks fantastic. It just fits so well. It's so cool. I'm going to display mine with a Spartan hanging out the top of it, just because I'm never ever going to use it as something to drink out of or anything like that. I prefer to keep it on the shelf and make it look mint and awesome and make my collection look fantastic. I'm definitely going to give this a 5 out of 5 for collection appeal, 100%. Now moving on to buy now, sale or clearance. As of the 23rd of April, this is still on special at Zavvi.com.au. It's where I got mine from here in Australia. It was the only place that I could actually get it through that would actually get it to me, so that's fantastic. Go buy it now if you want to grab it, because it is on sale. You save yourself a couple dollary-doos, which is awesome. But just remember, this is a little bit more on the pricier side, so just make an educated decision when you're purchasing more expensive products. But in terms for this, I would say buy it now, because it is one of a kind. It's very unique. It looks great. It's going to look good in your collection. But I also don't think it would hurt if you waited for a sale. I know that kind of just contradicts what I just said, but this one's like on the fence. It's very unique and very awesome and very beautiful, but at the same time, it's also, you know, I think it's aimed at a unique market. Someone that likes Halo, yes, but is kind of into like a one-off type of collectible sort of person. And, well, as you can tell by the background, I'm a massive Halo collector, so I was going to snap this up straight away, just like many of you. But I definitely think for this one, I would buy it now, but I don't think it would hurt for a sale or even a clearance. I don't think this would ever go to clearance. It's too valuable. It's too beautiful. It would never go there. If you can catch it on sale, definitely get it on sale. But if not, I don't think you should wait, because this will sell out. I definitely think you should buy it now, but also keep an eye on for sales as well. So this brings us now to the end of the video. If you guys agree with me, awesome. If you don't, drop some comments down below. Let's have a chat about it. I'd love to hear your opinions on the Tankard. I think it's fantastic, but I'd love to hear everybody else's opinion too. So I will be reviewing this right here, which is the Master Chief helmet box. It looks fantastic. I'm really excited to show this. And like always, guys, enjoy your day.